Arav was a taxi driver in Mumbai, working late nights to support his family. He had heard many stories of haunted roads and ghostly encounters from fellow drivers, but he never believed them until one fateful night. It was past midnight when Arav stopped his cab near an old, desolate street. A woman in a white sari, her face partially hidden by her long hair, stood under a flickering streetlight. She raised her hand, signaling for a ride. Something felt strange, but Arav dismissed his unease and asked, "Where to, madam?" She whispered an address, an old bungalow on the outskirts of the city. The voice sent a chill down his spine, but he nodded and started driving. The road was eerily silent. Arav tried to glance at her through the rearview mirror, but she seemed to be looking out of the window, unmoving. He noticed something odd. Her reflection was missing from the mirror. His hands trembled on the wheel. He tried to keep his composure and asked, "Madam, do you live there?" Silence. A few minutes later, they reached the bungalow. It was abandoned, its walls covered in vines. Arav turned around to tell her the fare, but his blood ran cold. The back seat was empty. The door hadn't opened. There was no sound of movement. The woman had simply vanished. Arav felt his heart pounding. Just as he was about to speed away, an old man appeared from a nearby hut. "Did you just drop off a woman in a white sari?" he asked. Arav hesitated, then nodded. The old man sighed. "She died in an accident near this bungalow years ago. Drivers still see her, but no one ever sees her leave." Arav sped away without a second thought, never taking that route again. But every now and then, drivers whisper about the silent passenger who still waits for a ride, never reaching her destination.